or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Fidgeting can make it easier to lose weight. Many couples think that once they're married, all their issues with in-laws will disappear, but Steinort says a marriage magnifies these problems, so if you're having family clashes with potential in-laws, it's best to resolve those issues before you get married. Just like couples can take out a loan for a house or a new car, there's been a huge surge in loan companies catering to wannabe parents.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
Minutes after sound. Look at that. It's just beautiful now. Good morning. 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is June 16th, 2015. A beautiful Tuesday morning in Ocala. Thank you for listening to WOCA The Source, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, just outside the WOCA commissary, where you too can get a bite to eat in air-conditioned comfort. Yeah. Right now, you don't need the air conditioner on. It's 74 degrees out there, but it is kind of humid. It's 91% humidity, so maybe the air conditioning does need to be on. But today, wow, temperatures expected to climb. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
100 degrees.
Wow, isn't that something?
We'll see. We'll see if we get there.
Wow, can we fry an egg on the sidewalk at that?
Can you? I don't know.
Maybe we should. Do you think Brenda would get mad if we did it out here by the window?
Yeah, it's not smooth enough.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean actually eat it? No.
No, not eat it, but just, crack an egg on your concrete.
You know what I think? You know where I think you could do it? I think you could do it on blacktop because it would be hotter, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that the science of the blacktop versus the white concrete?
Well, they're just putting out new blacktop in the parking lot. I mean, we got it made.
Yeah,
now.
they are.
All we need are the eggs, and we'll be set.
Hold on, I gotta fly.
Okay, I see him. Don't squash him over your teeth.
No.
He'll go for
So
a
temperature's
swim.
getting to 100 degrees today.
Nice.
No mention of rain in today's forecast.
Oh, good.
Tomorrow, also 100 degrees. Also no mention of rain. So a couple of hot, dry ones, huh?
Yeah.
And then Thursday, we see some rain and temperatures. The high temperatures on Thursday, 97, 95 on Friday, 96 on Saturday and Sunday. Rain mentioned all the way through. And there's a storm out there. It's a tropical storm Bill? Something Bill.
Oh, really? They're already up to the B's now?
They're already up to the B's.
Wow, I missed the A.
It's going into Texas. It's not coming our way.
Okay.
And it didn't look like a big deal. It looked like a small deal.
Well, that's good, because your brother's really nice, and I'd hate for it to be destructive and think about your brother.
Right. Yeah, but when there was a Hurricane Larry out there, I was saying, oh, come on, don't wimp out on me now.
Yeah, exactly. You were
I want you to be a hurricane that people fear.
Yes.
I don't want you to fear me, though. All right, let me tell you what we're doing. So I got so many stories this morning. We'll try to cover them all. 7:35, there Franklin Graham, the son of... Oh, my gosh. What's his father's name again? Billy, thank you. Billy Graham says the president has freed a Muslim that was held captive in Egypt, but he has failed to free a Christian pastor that is held captive in Iran.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, in his defense, I don't know, maybe it's easier to deal with Egypt than Iran, but anyway, he's implying that he's playing favorites based on religion. I don't know. I'm just telling you what he said. We can talk about that. And then there were some 14 news organizations that protested Hillary Clinton's banning of one of the reporters that are in the reporter pool for the campaign. Mm-hmm. There's a guy from England, I think, and they're protesting it simply because he didn't write a flattering article one time apparently, and so she didn't want him in the pool anymore.
Oh, of course. I mean, she remembers all that
in the
stuff.
reporter pool.
She knows. She remembers.
So kind of cover those things. There's a few other things, and including, I don't know if you want to do this or not. I've been holding off until we get closer to Father's Day, which we're getting there now. But
okay.
Conversations you should have with your father.
Okay.
Conversations you should have with your dad.
Okay.
All right. So that'll be probably something we bring up as well. News Bites today at 8:35. That's when we turn off the opinion. Simply deliver you news bite-size. Carol Ann Baldwin is today at 9:05. She is your master gardener, answering your gardening questions. Ryan Ward at 10:05. He's an entrepreneur. He's going to talk about the impact that the marijuana legislation movement has had at head shops in Colorado.
Yep.
Damage
online
control.
head shops.
Online. But Colorado's where I don't know. So am I wrong about the Colorado part? I thought that's what Rich told me.
I don't think so. I think you're right about the Colorado part.
Damage control at 10:35. When we have rain and things that damage our homes, or a flood, or a leaky bathtub, or a leaky washing machine. You know what leaks a lot is the back of the refrigerator from the ice maker.
Oh.
For some reason, those things leak a lot. Anyway, when water has damaged your home, or anything has damaged your home, Joe and his guys, they are the professionals to call to fix it. But sometimes you like to do it yourself.
Oh, sure.
If you got those skills, or you're borderline and you need a little advice on how to do it, Joe is here today to answer those questions. So be sure to call in. Same thing goes for Seth Posner, except his specialty is locks and security systems. He is from AA Lock, Dock, and Security. He'll be here at 11:05 to talk about your locks and your security. Fun with Joe today. I had a lot of good response from a game we played at the beginning of June. It was the historical events that happened in June.
Oh, okay.
And I never I went all the way through the 15th, which was yesterday. I mean, we didn't play this game yesterday, but at the beginning of the month, I was choosing questions from June 1st through the 15th. So I thought, well, I'll just crank it up again since now it's the 16th. Got some questions for the second half of June, things that happened in the second half of June.
Okay.
Historically speaking. The Tampa, what's the hockey team called down in Tampa?
The Lightning.
Tampa Bay Lightning did not win last night.
Oh.
To, I'm sure, your disappointment. Am I the first that you're hearing it from?
Yes,
okay.
Because I watched the first two periods while I was on the computer.
Right.
And then at the end of the second period is when the Chicago team scored the first goal. It was 1-0, and then there was one period left. But I went to bed.
So
it was 10 o'clock.
So they lost
they lost the whole series then.
I guess they didn't get the, what do you call it, the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
So they didn't get that.
Oh, okay.
So we'll talk to Galen about that. He's more of a sports guy than we'll ever be. Mm-hmm. But anyway.
But we still like them. I mean, gosh, to get that
oh my goodness.
far, you have to be so good.
Oh, when I was reading the statistics, apparently they did really fabulously well. So, yeah, I mean.
Gosh.
No, you don't want to put somebody down.
No.
Second place winner. You don't want to put somebody down for that.
No, I think they're wonderful. We should all cheer them.
Matthew Wardell is running for political office in our community. You know Matthew. We love Matthew. He is the maestro.
Yes.
The conductor of the Ocala Symphony Orchestra. He wants to be a city council member. He's seeking District 4, the seat in District 4. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know who his opponents are, so no offense to his opponents, but Matthew, go for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have we met anybody yet who's running for that seat?
No, we have not. Matthew's the first one.
But I have a few ideas for jokes regarding a maestro, a musical person running for political office.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
You know, his speeches shouldn't fall flat.
Yeah,
right?
I like that.
He's obviously going to be the only one with a staff. Yeah.
Well, he invited us to his open house Saturday.
I know.
We should go, and then you can tell
No,
him
I got a
jokes.
wedding to go to, don't I?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Well, his is at noon. The wedding's not till 5. So
Oh.
I forgot.
So many things to go to.
Yeah.
What doesn't mean we don't support you just because we don't show up. But so anyway, you stopped me showing my jokes. What were my jokes? His speeches won't fall flat. He'll be the only one with a staff.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be definitely taking a lot of notes.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry.
That's funny. No, Matthew's great.
There'll
Matthew's
definitely
so
be some
involved.
great harmony once he gets in there.
Yeah. That's for sure. Gosh, he's going to love this.
You know, he might use some words to get them to pick up the pace.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, what was the word for speeding up? Or speak loud. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I should have.
Forte.
I should have worked out my jokes before I started trying to rattle them off.
Yeah, but you can do it like right off the top
I'll
of
put
your
them.
head.
I'll put them on
That's what makes you
Facebook.
good.
Matthew will appreciate it.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah,
Like-
Matthew Wardell, you're a great guy.
He is. He's so much into community and family.
Also, WOCA is giving away tickets to the Coke 0400. We're giving pairs of tickets away, not one pair, but several pair. I don't know how many pairs of tickets, but I think at least 3, for what Dan was saying yesterday.
3 pairs. Yeah.
3 pairs. Mm-hmm. And so 3 people can be going to the Coke 0400 on the 5th of July
Yep.
at Daytona International Speedway.
6 people.
Well, but three people.
3 pairs of tickets.
3 pairs of people, yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 people will win, and each of those people has a lucky person. They can say, you get to go with me.
That's right.
I won the ticket. You get to go with me.
That's right. If you want to go be everybody's friend.
The Coke 0400 is Sunday, July 5th. And what did Dan say? Wednesday, July 1st is when we'll pick the winner?
Yes.
Is that what he said? Wednesday, July 1st? Okay, so Wednesday, July 1st, we're picking the winner. You can buy your tickets if you don't want to wait to win them. I don't know how much they're worth.
I don't either.
I probably have something here that tells me that. But anyway, well, here it is. Oh, that's for Independence Day. Oh, this is Independence Day. Okay, hold on. Kids 12 and under are $10. Kids 12 and under also. So if you have some children, you can bring the kids. Wow.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. What is the price for the full-time tickets? Oh, I don't know. Oh, we got to run.
Oh, okay.
I'll continue this on the other side because I have a question I want to ask you that will get you into the running for these.
Okay.
This is the first time we're doing this. I don't know if Tom and Buddy did it last night or not, but this is our first time doing it. So when we come out of the break, I have a trivia question, a NASCAR trivia question. We will ask you to call the office line, 732-8000. Not yet, because I didn't ask the question.
Right.
You will leave your answer on the machine. If you get it right, we'll put your name in the fishbowl. We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. A U.S. drone strike takes out a top terrorist in Yemen.
Nasir al-Wahishi was second only to Ayman al-Zawahiri, the current leader of al-Qaeda. He became leader of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, based in Yemen, which was seen as an increasingly lethal branch of the al-Qaeda organization.
Fox's Doug Luzader. Tropical storm Bill is expected to hit Texas this morning.
It could get a little stronger before landfall, but it looks unlikely that it will reach hurricane status.
John Cangelosi with the National Hurricane Center. Lord Stanley returns to the Windy City.
Slipped in front and Crawford another block. 5 to go. For the 3rd time in 6 years, the Blackhawks are Stanley Cup champions.
The call on NBC Sports, the Chicago Blackhawks take the series in 6 games after beating the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-0. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from FoxNews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's Fox News, the number 2, go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never tried are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Cozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
Cookies, 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 cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. That's right. The Great American Cookie Company in the Paddock Mall, Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. You might notice that I said fun and delicious more than once. That's because I can't say it enough. The next time you're at the mall, be sure and stop by or call 352-237-2557 to place your order.
Cookies, cookies,
Yum.
cookies, cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
The Great American Cookie Company.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Fidgeting can make it easier to lose weight. Many couples think that once they're married, all their issues with in-laws will disappear, but Steinorth says a marriage magnifies these problems, so if you're having family clashes with potential in-laws, it's best to resolve those issues before you get married. Just like couples can take out a loan for a house or a new car, there's been a huge surge in loan companies catering to wannabe parents.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too, huh?
Well, as a matter of fact, join me every Monday at 10 for auto repair with personal care here on The Source.
Of course you do.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Beautiful Tuesday morning. Hope you are doing well. All right, before the break, I was telling you about the fact that WOCA The Source is giving away Coke Zero 400 tickets for the 4th of July weekend in Daytona at the International Speedway. This is on the 5th of July, which is Sunday, July 5th. The Coke Zero 400 tickets are described in my notes here as front stretch tickets. Okay. So I went on. I couldn't figure out the price, but anyway, they're anywhere from, and I hate to be so vague about this, but I just don't know. But they could be $135 tickets. I'm looking at one of the front stretch areas. They could be $105 tickets. Either way. Hey, these are great tickets.
Okay. Exactly.
Okay. So we've got another. I mean, Dan Martone did whatever magic he does and made this happen so that we can give these to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dan's good at that.
So on the 1st of July, which is not that far away, today's already the 16th of June. So this is a very short campaign here.
2 weeks from tomorrow is the 1st of July.
We'll pick out the names at random. Now, it sounds like there will also be some locations at some businesses. Mm-hmm. That you can go to if you want to up your chances.
Yes.
Where you simply just write a form and put it in, one of those little pieces of paper. You put it in their fishbowl or their box, whatever they have. Mm-hmm. Dan will let us know which businesses are doing this. If you want to be in on this and you're a business, don't call Robin and I. We won't know whatever questions you have, but
No.
call Dan or Tish or Joe.
Yeah.
Or Joe Jr.
Joe Jr., yeah.
Joe Jr. Don't forget him. And they will know the answer to your questions about how you can be part of this, because this clearly generates traffic to your business.
Right.
And anyway, so we have some tickets. Now, the first way to win them is obviously to answer a question that I'm going to ask right now. Okay? My request is that you don't call us on the air, because there's no way we can get your information down while we're on the air.
Yes.
And there's nobody here right now. So you have to rely on the answering, what do you call, voicemail?
Yes.
The answering machine, okay? So the number to the office is 732-8000. Okay, 732-8000. Right now, don't call them. If you get your name in one time, unless you hear otherwise, the last couple of contests we've been doing, you could get your name in one time.
Yeah.
Now, Dan might change the rules and say, well, we can, stuff the ballot box this time around. But right now, I don't want to say that. That was the old way.
Yeah.
The new way is, once your name is in there, nobody else will have a better chance than you, because everybody is only going to be allowed to be in there one time. That was the last time we did anything like this. So if you get your name in there, then you get your name in there. All right. Now, in order to get it in today, you have to, or right now anyway, you have to answer the question correctly that I'm going to ask. And go for it. Google it and find out, because you got time. So 732-8000 is the number. Let it roll over to the answering machine. Leave your name. Please speak clearly. Your phone number and your answer. And if you are right, we will put your name into the fishbowl. We will not call you if you are right. The only time we'll call you is if we pick your name on July 1st. Okay? But you can call to make sure we got your name. I mean, you can call us later on. Hey, Patsy.
Yeah.
I called this morning.
Was I right? Did you put my name?
All right, here we go. We're looking for the name. The first question I have to ask you, we're looking for the name of an automobile. Like a Ford, but it's not a Ford. I'll just tell you the answer is not Ford. I'll just give you that right away. So the question is, what car manufacturer has the most wins for the Coke 0400? That's the question, and not the most wins for NASCAR. Of course, it could be. I don't know. I don't know. The Coke 0400, that specific race. If you want to answer this one, what car manufacturer? And by that we're meaning, like a Ford. But I'll tell you right away, it's not a Ford.
Yeah.
Kind of knocks one off. You don't have to worry about Ford, because you know that's not the right answer.
Exactly.
No offense against Ford. It's a beautiful car.
Right.
Obviously.
Lamborghini, maybe.
No, it would be a manufacturer.
Yeah. Okay.
So it wouldn't be a brand.
It wouldn't be a model. Oh, okay.
It wouldn't be like, you wouldn't say a Mustang. You would say a Ford.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So you wouldn't say.
So that narrows it down.
Right.
It narrows it down a lot.
We're just looking for the bigger name, not the small.
Okay.
The smaller name would be Mustang. The bigger name would be Ford.
Yeah. Good job.
You see how much I know cars like I know sports. I know nothing. All right. What car manufacturer has the most wins for the Coke 0400? If you answer it right, you get your name in the fishbowl, and you can. We'll find out later on when Dan comes in which retail outlets you'll be able to enter this as well.
Yeah.
So the way to answer is 732-8000. Let it roll over to the answer machine, and good luck. Okay. So there you go.
I don't hear it ringing yet.
It is
probably
ringing.
out Googling.
No,
Is
I heard it. I heard
I
it
did.
ring.
Oh, okay. It's
I
the
heard it ring.
headphones. I can't hear.
All right. What else did I want to talk about?
You're on.
What of all the things I said? What is there anything that just piqued your interest? Let's
The
see.
jokes for Matthew, I thought those were so clever.
They were dorky.
They were very, very clever.
Oh, here's a debate. I'll get to the political stuff after the break, because I just kind of just gonna have fun.
Oh, okay.
first.
Oh, there I hear it now.
Yeah.
I moved my ear. So
There's a new movie out called Jurassic World.
Yep.
Did I tell you what we were doing with Galen?
You said about the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh,
about the,
that's not really what I want to talk about with him.
About the dads.
Well, that was what I was going to do in this segment.
The conversations.
Yeah, no. With
your
Galen,
dad.
I wanted to talk about all these remakes of movies.
Oh, okay.
Jurassic World is basically a reboot, not a remake, but a reboot. They call it a reboot.
Mm-hmm. Of course they do.
It's a concept. It's not the same story told over again, but it's the concept reused. So Jurassic World came out, and there's a debate about this movie. What do you think the debate is about? I'll tell you. The debate is about whether Claire Deering really could run away from dinosaurs wearing high heel shoes. Did you see this?
I didn't see that, but if you're a high heel person, you can run away from dinosaurs. You can run away from anything if you're a seasoned high heel person, believe me.
Well, Claire Deering is
depending if they fit.
Is the character name. She's played by Bryce Dallas Howard. She's a very pretty lady, by the way. And she is in the movie running away from dinosaurs wearing high heel shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are saying, come on, you couldn't do that. Other people are saying, come on, this is a very sexist movie putting the lead lady in high heels.
Oh, my gosh.
Others are saying, no, this shows that women are strong. They can run away from dinosaurs in high heel shoes. This is a funny debate.
They have high heel races, in case anybody wants to know. I'm a seasoned high heel walker, and, you know, if you've been wearing high heels a long time and they fit right, yeah, I have run in my high heels before. So not from dinosaurs, but I have had the opportunity to run in high heels.
That pretty lady from Victoria's Secret that walks past her every day, is she always in high heels?
Yes. Yes. But she's not real high heels. She's not
She looks like she could run.
Yeah, I think she could. She's got the legs for it. She's beautiful.
All right. So anyway, there's the debate about the movie. No, what I wanted to talk about with Galen, and I forgot to mention it because I wanted to ask him first about the hockey thing, but that I wanted that to be a brief little how what do you think, and then move on to the thing.
Oh, okay.
The other thing, which is there are so many movies, Robin, that are being remade. It's like nobody has any new ideas.
I know, we do. People like us, write things and submit things.
But you know why a movie producer might stay away from an original idea?
Because it's an original idea. It's not tried.
That's
and true.
There's some truth in that, because the first idea has a built-in audience.
Exactly.
There's already an audience for The Wizard of Oz.
That's right.
There's already an audience for Annie. Annie came out last year?
Right, yeah, it's been out like 3 different times.
Yeah.
Already, so Jurassic World. They have not done a sequel to E.T., though. I'm so happy about that.
But
that was a perfect movie.
E.T., they say, was a sequel to oh gosh, what was that movie? Close Encounters.
Oh, okay.
Did you ever hear that?
I didn't.
I mean, it was two totally different movies.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, the little alien guy, E.T., was supposedly left behind when the spaceship landed on the Devil's Tower or something like that. See, I have watched movies in my life. For those who say I haven't watched movies, I have.
Yes.
You know what it is? I got older.
Yeah.
And it started to be, who cares?
Yeah, right.
I started to have a who cares about movies attitude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still enjoy them. I'm not saying I don't enjoy them.
Well, they remade Heaven Can Wait again, and there's nothing like the original, I mean, gosh, they've done that like
that was a good movie.
times.
See, I did see that one too.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a good one.
Yep. And it was like the black and white one was Here Comes Mr. Jordan, and then with Warren Beatty it was Heaven Can Wait. Then they remade that one, and it's like, oh no, leave the originals alone.
All right, so we'll do the political stuff I promised on the other side of this break. Deal?
Deal.
We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunny to partly cloudy with a stray thunderstorm inland in the afternoon, high of 89 to 97, and partly cloudy tonight, a low 72 to 75. Partly sunny tomorrow. Thunderstorm will spread from near the coast to inland with a high of 90 to 97. Partly sunny, another afternoon thunderstorm for Thursday, the high 90 to 94. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
The Coke Zero 400. It's where American pride meets NASCAR history. This year, you can catch a glimpse of NASCAR history yet to come with the all-new seats and all-new views of Daytona Rising. And be sure to stick around for one of the Southeast's largest fireworks shows after the race. Kids 12 and under are $10 for the Coke Zero 400, powered by Coca-Cola. Sunday night, July 5th. New seats are selling fast. Guarantee yours now at 1-800-PIT-SHOP or DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood, And when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Robin, let's try a little plant trivia. Name this nursery. It's a not-for-profit, and it teaches growing and caring for plants to their students.
Oh, that's easy. Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? It's a nursery conveniently located between Ocala and Bellevue.
Again, it's Kenny's Place.
Or how about this one? A nursery with a wide variety of just what you need or want at the most reasonable prices.
Kenny's Place, of course.
Kenny's Place at 7677 Southeast 41st Court. Give them a call at 867-1213. It's a caring place for people and plants. It's Kenny's Place.
One of the most common questions those nearing retirement are asking, will I outlive my money? Retirement questions like these and many more will be answered every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement with hosts Francois and Julian Pozenet. Francois and Julian will help you put your retirement puzzle together. Catch Planning for a Better and Safer Retirement Saturdays at 9 a.m. on Ocala's News Talk, The Source 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
I think that was our cue, Robin. We're supposed to be on the air, Robin. We're supposed to be talking about things.
Enough our beverages.
All right. So I promised some of the political things. Sorry. All right. Franklin Graham, the evangelist and the son of Billy Graham, has said that President Barack Obama should intervene to press for the release of Saeed Abedini in the way that he did for a man linked to the Muslim Brotherhood held in Egypt. Abedini is an American Christian pastor who has been imprisoned in Iran since September of 2012. Wow. This pastor is also a convert from Islam. He established roughly 100 Christian churches in the country in the early 2000s. In an open letter posted on Facebook, Franklin Graham noted that the Obama administration worked with Egyptian authorities to secure the release of Mohammed Sultan, who had been sentenced to life for his affiliation with the radical Islamic terrorist group.
Gee.
Wow. So here's what he posted.
Gosh.
Here's what Graham posted. This was yesterday. He says, Mr. President, American pastor Saeed Abedini has been imprisoned in Iran for 2.5 years, and last week he suffered another severe beating at the hands of inmates. His life is continuously threatened, not only because he's an American, but also because he's a Christian. This was why he was arrested, and he has been told his only way out is to deny Jesus Christ. Wow. Unquote. That's the whole.
Gosh.
That's what he posted.
Gosh.
I'm sorry. That is not the whole post, but that's the first part of it. He referred to news reports that the White House worked extensively for the release of Sultan, an Egyptian American, from an Egyptian prison last month. Graham pointed out that Sultan worked on the Obama campaign, and that his father was a prominent member of the Muslim Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
He went on in his post on Facebook to say, quote, Mr. President, I hope you'll do the same to help Saeed Abedini, who is guilty of nothing, was sentenced to 8 years in prison, and whose only affiliation is with the Lord Jesus Christ. Christians, pray with me for Saeed's protection and for his release, unquote.
Gosh.
According to the Christian Post, Abedini has been viciously beaten by fellow prisoners, suffering blows to his face. The attack was reportedly unprovoked. He goes on to say, this is from his wife.
This is so sickening.
Nagmeh Abedini, that's his wife's name. I'm probably mispronouncing her name. I apologize, but spelled Naghmeh, Nagmeh Abedini. She saw him after the attack And she said to the Washington Post, I said? The Christian Post, I'm sorry, the Christian Post. She told the reporters with the Christian Post, "It is heartbreaking to me and my family that Saeed was again beaten in prison. Saeed's life is continuously threatened, not only because he is an American, but also because he is a convert from Islam to Christianity. It's time to get Saeed home before it's too late." That's from his wife.
Gosh. Well, Mr. President, the ball's in your court.
Last week, Naghmeh Abedini, the wife, spoke before Congress to plead further for her husband.
Gosh.
She told the Christian Post that her husband was told his prison sentence would be increased unless he denied his Christian faith, which she said he will not do. In May, Senate lawmakers unanimously passed a resolution calling for Iranian officials to immediately release Abedini and 2 other Americans held in Iran. The president has vowed to veto any legislation that would make the approval of the Iran nuclear deal contingent on the release of Abedini and the other Americans being held. But he has called for Abedini's release and told Naghmeh that he would do everything possible to secure it. Okay, so he has called for the release. Anyway, it's one of those stories that makes you wonder, what is we are in a country that has learned to respect other people's everything.
Exactly.
Other people's religion, other people's everything. I mean, you fill in the blank. Their nationality, of course, we respect each other's genders and each other's races. Mm-hmm. We respect each other's choice of clothing and language and even whether we want to change our sex. I guess we've come to that point as well.
Yeah.
But the rest of the world hasn't. This is why whenever we have a guest on who is like so anti-American, you can just hear it, you can feel it. You post something on Facebook and they say, "So what am I supposed to do? Stand and salute the flag?" And that was the idea.
Yep.
That was the idea. And so, I mean, they will almost always come down on you, and you can hear it when we do an interview, and they try to disguise because they know who we are and where we're coming from. Mm-hmm. And so you find them. Good morning. How you doing? You find that they are. Gosh, I lost my train of thought. I'm distracted by the people outside the window.
They're disrespectful.
But anyway, that's what I was saying. So we have learned to respect one another. Now, I'm not saying that across the board, 100% of us respect the other, the other 100% of us. I'm not saying that everybody respects everybody, because obviously that's not true. But in this country, it is the culture of the land, whether everybody does this or not. It's the culture of the land to respect people for their differences and accept them and not harm them and not hold them somehow accountable. Oh, and here's what I was going to say. Because when we have people on the air who criticize America for our pollution, for the wages for women or whatever, I will always say, well, wait a minute. Maybe we're not perfectly clean with our auto emissions. Maybe we're not doing perfectly right with wages. Maybe there is something to look at. I don't know. You're telling me. They always tell me their facts, and who am I to question what they say? Mm-hmm. But I would always say, but aren't we doing better than like most countries in the world?
Yeah.
And they stop. Oh, I didn't expect that question.
Yeah.
Aren't we doing better with the emissions than China?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, well.
Yeah, you make them choke.
How come this guy knew that?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't we doing better with respecting women and other people's religions and races and ethnicities and nationalities than a lot of other countries?
Yeah.
Aren't we doing better at that than most of the others? And they just it's just, I don't know. It gets to the point where when I worked for the state and I worked for the juvenile system, I began that job hoping that I would make a difference in somebody's life. It got to the point where I was beating my head against the wall, at least I felt like I was. And I thought, okay, I don't want to be doing this anymore. I'm not doing anybody any good. Mm-hmm. And then I've told this story before, but I was driving down the road and a truck behind me, a pickup truck, was flashing his lights at me. clearly wanted me to pull over, and I did. And I got out of the car to ask what's up, and this good-looking young man gets out and shakes my hand. I said, what are you doing? He said, I want to thank you. He said, I was going down the wrong path. I was living a life of crime when I was younger. You were the guy, and I recognize you. You were the guy who spoke to me and gave me some ideas, and you were the guy who led me to living the life I'm living right now. So I stopped to thank you. And I got back in my car after that meeting, and I thought, wow, I really thought I didn't make a difference in anybody's life. And now God has shown me that at least one person out of those 7 years I worked for the state, at least one person was somehow reached in the way I wanted to reach that one person. And so it's the same thing sometimes with this job in a way. I mean, I know this is a way different job than that. And in a way, our job is to entertain and to provide things that are amusing to listen to or intellectually stimulating or whatever.
Yeah,
and
all sides of everything.
And our opinions are only our opinions. I've heard people say, you think you're always right. And
yeah,
I don't always think I'm right, first of all, but I think a lot of times when we have opinions, we all think we're right.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and so it gets to the point where you feel like, it's similar to the 7 years I worked for the state, and I've done this way more than 7 years, but you get to the point where you say, is this making any difference at all? Yeah. Because atheists who argue with you are they're always going to say, you're the one who's not thinking, you're the one who doesn't have the logic. You know, I've been told by people who have different brands of Christianity that somehow I've got the wrong brand. You know, I've been told by people that they assume things about my beliefs simply because I happen to predominantly think conservatively. I mean, not in every aspect of life. I mean, because I happen to think abortion is wrong, all of a sudden I'm camped into a radical group. How is that radical? So to say that a person, gosh, I went way on a tangent here, but to say that a person who has made a decision to shift from one religion to another, a thoughtful decision. And this would go for somebody who was Christian who became a Muslim too.
Exactly. They do that.
They
that
have
way.
the right in this country, and we respect that decision. We may not agree with it, but they have a right, and we respect it. This man, an American who was a Muslim, who decided he wanted to be a Christian. He looked at what Christianity was teaching. He looked at the teachings of Jesus and said, you know what? That's what I really believe. This is speaking to me. This is what I want to do. And in this country, we would have embraced it, just as we would have embraced him if he did the other exact opposite. And we've had those examples too. But no, not in this country. In this other country, where was he? Iran. Not in Iran. Yeah. In Iran, he's being hit. He's being told the only reason he's in prison is because he believes in Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Holy mackerel.
Exactly, and they're going to extend his sentence.
So anyway, if that opens up anybody's ideas to write a letter to somebody, then maybe it'll make a difference. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. A terror group's second in command dead in a U.S. drone strike.
It's the harshest blow to al-Qaeda since the death of Osama bin Laden. Nasir al-Wahishi, the leader of the group in Yemen, was killed in a U.S. drone strike last week. The group confirming al-Wahishi's death in a video statement, calling him a Muslim hero and vowing to continue the war against America.
Fox Radio's Jessica Gallagher. In Berkeley, California, 5 people are dead, 8 others hurt in a balcony collapse.
The balcony was on the 4th floor of an apartment building. Police got the call around 1 a.m. local time. So far, they don't know why it fell or what those people were doing on the balcony at the time, but investigators are looking into it.
Fox Radio's Tanya J. Powers. And the massive hacking of information on current and former government employees will be the focus of a House committee hearing today. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox
News Early Prime, breaking down business news and its impact on your bottom line. Your World with Neil Cavuto.
That's how I do business. That's why I am business.
Bold positions and brash opinions on the topics America is buzzing about. The Five.
How do you think this will set in with the American people?
This will be the pulse of the nation.
Washington insight and political know-how from the best in the Beltway. Special report with Brett Bay.
The epicenter of the political world is here.
The number one place for fair and balanced coverage. Fox News Channel.
What's wrong with working hard to make our lives and our kids' lives better? Nothing. At Fox Business, we don't have a problem with success. We have a very big problem with those who get in the way of it. We don't come out of the box bashing those who make money, just the politicians stealing it and the bureaucracies wasting it. We're not just sitting behind a desk. We're out in the field, on the floor, with the folks. Because when a story moves forward, so do we.
Fox Business, the power to prosper. Check your local listings.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Hello, gorgeous. Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. We are located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater. I'd like to invite you to stop by and see our new boutique area and meet our staff of professional stylists. Here at Hello Gorgeous, we are ready to update your look with the latest trends. It's the perfect time to brighten up your look. So make your appointment now for those highlights and Brazilian blowout. But don't stop there. We are a full-service salon offering manicures, pedicures, and facials also. So if you've been searching for a salon to call your own, come and see us at Hello Gorgeous Salon. We are located at 48 South Magnolia Avenue in downtown Ocala, right next to the Marion Theater. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello, gorgeous.
Is your credit headed in the wrong direction? If so, Florida Credit Union can help turn it around. If the signs are reading missing payments, maxing out cards, or borrowing from financing companies, it's time to steer your credit to safety. Pull into a Florida Credit Union today and let us help you map out a personalized credit management plan. Get a free credit report analysis and advice to help you consolidate wisely. A better plan can get you to a better place.